Metro newspaper app, Tough Sudoku, Thursday the 9th of November 2023. So what you do is you go to your Metro app, make sure it's on home, top left, go to editions, which is down on the bottom, takes a while. These three lines at the top right allows you to navigate through it, and then it's puzzles. And Sudoku 3 is the tough Sudoku. So, have a quick look over it, see what's what. So straight away I can see there's a pair here, 1 and 8. Need 2. Column 6. This one's going to be a 6. Right, so that's a 6. Which makes one of these a 6. There's already a 6 in row 6, so that's a 6. You often find there's patterns like that, and it'll help you find one particular number all over the board. So, on the theme of 6s, one of these is a 6 in column 1. One of these is going to be a 6 in row 4. And I think that's the best we can do. In the top right block, it does mean no. It's when yeah, actually I will do this. But you've got one of those two is a 6 on the top right block. Now, bottom middle block, one of these is a 7. Actually, which makes one of these a 9. So one of these is a 1. Now this helps you see. You've got 1 and 9. So one of these is a 1, one of them's a 9. So it can't be a 7. Okay, because neither of these can be a 9 or a 1. So that gives you another double. So you've got this 1 9 double, and there's another double here. So that's 7 and 8. Which leaves a triple in row 9. Actually, I just spotted something. I'll come back to that. This is a 1 in column 3. So one of these is going to be a 3. One of them might be a 4. Any of them could be a 4 at this juncture. And then one of them is going to be a 5 and the same. Any of them could be a 5 at this juncture. So 3, 4, 5 triple in row 9. Now I can see that the only place a 1 is going to be in row 7 is one of these. So that's a 1, 9 pair, so it leaves a pair here. So this leaves a 2, 4 pair in row 6. So that one can't be a 4. So that one's a 2, that one's a 4. This one can't be a 4. So one of these must be a 4 now. Now that does actually make one of these a 4 in column 1. So this is a pair. Okay, so these three blocks on the left, this block has got a 4 and a 6, this block has got a 4 and a 6 now. So the only place that you can get a 4 and a 6 in the top left block is one of these, so it's a pair. So that leaves me with 3 triples, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So you've got these 2 triples. So I'll try to fill those in. So this triple is going to be a 3, 5, 7. So 3, 5, that one can't be a 7. 5, 7, that one can't be a 3. Now it's the same in this triple. So this is 3, 5, 7 as well. 5, 7, and of course this one can't be a 7 because I've already said that one of these is a 7 and one's an 8. It's a pair. Okay, so that takes care of the 7 in row 9. One of these must be a 3 in row 4. Now you've kind of got a quad here. You've got 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, and whatever those are, because this is a pair. Now I'll show you what's happening with the 8 in this right hand lower block. One of these can't be an 8 because of this pair. That is the 8. So that makes one of these an 8 in column 9. So that leaves triple in this block. So that leaves a triple in this block, which is 3, 4, 5. So it'll just be 3, 5. Now we do have a triple in column 3, which is 3, 5, 7. So one of these is a 9. One of these is a 2. Any of them could be a 3 at the moment, apart from that one. 5 is just impossible at the moment. One of these, all of these could be a 5. And most of them could be a 7. That could be a 7. This can't be a 7. That can be a 7. This can't be a 7 because of this pair. I did say there's a 1, 9 pair here, but what I didn't spot is there's already a 1 in column 9. So that's a 9. That's a 1. These are 1. Column 8. One of these are 3 in column 7. Now I'm going to pick on this cell and I'll tell you why. And just go through the alternatives. You see it's got low numbers around it and it's got high numbers around it, and if I actually go through what's available starting from 1 and ending at 9, you'll see that the only things it can be is 1 and 9. So I've immediately got a pair there, 1 and 9. Now what that tells me is one of these is a 1, one of them's a 9. So that can't be a 1. Okay, so that's an 8, that's a 1. So that must be a 9. That must be a 1. Going around in a circle. That must be a 9. So that leaves me a pair here, which is a 3, 4 pair here. Having got this pair here, the rest form a 5, 7, 9 triple. And straight away I can see that this must be actually a 9. So you've got 2 doubles. So if one of these is forced to be a 7, that must be an 8, that must be a 7. So I've got another double and another triple. Well, that one can't be a 4. So that's the 2, that's the 4. So this triple in column 4 is 1, 5 and 8. So I've got a triple across here. So 1, 5, 7. So straight away I can see that if that can't be a 7 and that can't be a 7, then this must be the 7. So that allows me to knock any other 7s in this block and in this column. Okay, so column 1 reduces to a 4, 6 pair and a 5, 3 pair. And it also tells me that this is the 7 in column 3. But these can't be a 7. So one of these is a 7. One of these must be a 2. Yeah, very often you get nice little pairs like this. But if you actually take this row, it's a bit of a nightmare. If you try to find all the alternatives. Now I've spotted something over here in the top left block. That can no longer be a 9. So it forces this to be a 9, which means that this one is a 9, which means that this is a 9. Now this leaves that the only 7 in the top left block is that one, so that's the 7. So left with 2 pairs in the top left block. So this one is no longer a 7, so that one must be a 5. That one's a 7, which means in row 3 one of these is a 7. In row 5 one of these is a 7. Now you've kind of got a quad in row 1, which is 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in row 3, the only place you're going to get 4 is one of these. So this can't be a 4 now. So this quad is 3, 4, 5, 7, and at the moment any of these could be 5. It does mean that one could be a 3 at the moment, which is a bit disheartening. So this quad coming down, column 7 is 2, 3, 5, 7. So just looking at this sparse block, it's 1, 2, 5. Just looking at this cell, it can also be 5. And this one can also be 5. Now, in this block, the right middle block, the only place we can get a 6, which you might have spotted before me, is that one. Which means that that is not a 6. Which means that the only place you can get a 6 in this top right block. So it's that one, that's the only one that can be 8 now. And this is the only one that can be a 7. So it does mean the only place that a 7 can be in this middle right block is here. Be a 7 anymore. Now between these two, this can no longer be a 6, so this is 4 and that is 6. So between these two, that one must be 3 and that one is 4. So between these two, can't have a 4 anymore, so that one must be 5. So that one must be 3, that one must be 5. So this one must be 2. These can no longer be a 5, which forces this one to be a 4. And that one a 3, so that one can't be a 2 anymore, so that one's a 5, which means that neither of these are a 5, which makes that one a 1, that one a 2, this one must be a 4, that's no longer a 4. Now this one can't be a 5 anymore, so out of this 1, 5, 8 triple, this one can't be a 5 or a 1, so it must be an 8. This one can't be 1 anymore, so that one is the 1, that one's the 5. this one can't be 2 anymore, so that one's the 5, which means neither of these are a 5. That one's the 2, that one's the 3. This one can't be 3 anymore, so that one is. And so this one is 3. This one is 5, which means that this one is 3, and that one is 5. So, a bit tricky today. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.